Hey guys, I'm early. I was gonna just wait, but I saw some people in chat. I was like, oh, there's people in chat. Might as well just chat with you guys. Just got back from the dentist. Um, Bernie, hold on, let me get my earphones. Ah, um, Mama Mia, who do we got in here? I love your profile pic. It's got the um where did you like the from your the flag, right? That's pretty cool. Where did you get that? I like that a lot, actually. Um, Wait, what? My anxiety was peaked before the appointment was ready and tears when I walked in. Ooh, dang. Slip disc. I had a herniated disc. Sucks. Mine started out being slipped and then finally it ruptured. It when my disc ruptured, it was so freaking bad that um I remember it was a time that I was homeless at the time, but we had, once in a while we were able to have money for a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we were staying in this motel when it happened. And actually, the weird thing is, it was such bad timing. So Randy, if you guys remember Randy, he was in jail. That's right, he was in jail, but he was able to. Yeah, we were able to arrange a hotel. Thank God. So when he's in jail, so I was, like I at least was able to stay there. And my back, it was bad anyway, and usually when it would, like, go out, like, he would help me, and I'd at least be able to, like, sit up, and he would just, like, help me because it's went out a few times, but this time it was so bad because it actually ruptured. It was a herniated disc, and, which is a ruptured disc, and it was so bad. He was in jail. I couldn't move, so we called, like, 2 of his friends over there, my friends too, like, 2 big guys. I could not freaking I could not even it was so bad, I couldn't even switch positions in the bed. So, it was on the hotel bed, or it was like a motel, laying laying in the bed, and I could not even, like, turn from, like, my back to the side. You know what I'm saying? It was so bad, I couldn't even move, and so he called, what was his name? He was actually our dealer, he was just this big guy. I can't even remember. I could picture him, I can't think of his name. Wow, and I dealt with him for years, and I can't whatever his name was, and he brought a friend, and they were gonna try to, like, pick me up, take me into the car, and, like, take me to the hospital, but they couldn't, like, I was like, I couldn't even move, I was, like, dead weight, so we had to call an ambulance, and they had to get, like, it was so bad, they had to, like, to get, like, a thing where they put the thing under you and then roll you over, or not roll you over, like, kinda slide you, put it underneath, so yeah. Yeah, that was, fun. Not fun. I was in the hospital for, like, almost a week until I was able to slowly start to move again. I was in so much pain. Oh my god. I don't know why. I'm sorry I just rambled off on that, but I saw somebody was talking about having a slip disc problem. Take care of your back, guys. Take care of your back because once you freaking have one vulnerable spot, you're suffering the rest of your life. I screwed up. I didn't. Oh yay, Kim. I was starting freaking grade school. I call my grade school. I know when I say grade school, people get confused because people use grade school as like I think before 5th grade, but my grade school's from, like I call grade school from or from preschool to 8th grade because they were all in one school, and then we had high school, just the way the Catholic schools were set up. So, I think it was, like, in 7th grade, I started working at the pizza shop, and, like, you live so it's freaking the restaurant, so you're lifting, like, heavy things, and, I think I'm young, wasn't bothering me, so I lifted so unhealthy, like, I was lifting things with my not with my back, you lift with your you learn later, you lift with your legs, you don't lift with your back, you're using your back, but you're using your legs, you bend your legs, make sure you bend it if you're gonna pick up anything heavy, bend your legs, do not have your legs straight and lift with your back. Don't do it, guys, but I used to do it all the time, carry heavy things of oil. Didn't think it was a big deal, and yeah, years of doing that. My back went out the first time I was 21 when it went out. The first time where I couldn't walk in the shower. I remember I was 21 because the guy I was dating at the time, Larry, is when I started dating him when I was 21, but but I was at home, it was in the summer at the time, and, in the shower, it went out, my dad had to come in, thank God I was able to get out to a towel, I couldn't move, he had to, like but I was able to at least sit up, he had to pick me up and put me on the bed. But anyway, so yeah. No, the court, I have it up on, no, there's nothing yet. Let me see if there's other channels. I know, Law and Crime doesn't have anything. They have it scheduled for 2:30. Basically, what they're following the rules, they said that you can't live stream, so they give you 30 minutes. But oh yeah, we do. Oh, you're talking about in general. Yeah. It's supposed to, yeah. And here, let me find those court documents where they asked if they could get like 2 cameras. I want to see how they responded. Hold on. I was just looking at it. It was in a group I was looking at. Hold on one second. I could bring it up because we still have 30 minutes, but hold on one second. I'll find that group real quick. And I'll show you like their roles because they're like Long Crime is at like requesting like, hey, we want to do a live stream. We want to have 2 cameras, which I agree. 2 cameras. I mean, I agree. I think 2 cameras is the best because I don't know. I have to read through. I don't know if they agreed to that or not. So I don't know if there'll be 1 or 2, but think about it though. When we do Brian Koberger, we have 1 camera. Everything so far with the Koberger case, 1 camera, and it's been like this weird, stupid angle. But think about like, especially when the trial starts, like you have to have more than 1 camera when the trial starts because you want to see the defendant's reaction a lot. You want to see the witnesses. You want to see, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You want to see different views at the same time. And it's just, so I hope, I'm sure Law and Crime will be requesting for the trial. Hopefully, if they don't have 2 cameras now, hopefully they're able to like make sure, like talk them into having at least 2 cameras for the freaking trial, which I think they probably will for the trial if they allow trial. Oh hey, wait, what happened? Mama Mia, hold on one second. Let me find that group. But wait. My journalists and newspaper company have found out new info about Delphi. Oh, really? Oh, send me information. Why did I think though that Murder Sheets already went through how the leak started, didn't they or not? I didn't listen to their thing because I didn't care as far as I didn't know who, I wouldn't have known who the people were anyway. But I thought they went through the whole chain of events, like how it happened. But you're saying it's something like that wasn't already discussed. I'm interested. I mean, we have 40 minutes. We could talk about whatever. I would prefer it be about Delphi since we might as well. All right, hold on one second. I'm gonna take my medicine. I thought I was gonna have to wait a couple minutes I saw people in the chat, but I still thought, I don't know, lately I usually have to wait before I see any comments, but give me one second. It was the police said Delphi is being investigated because of the corruption. Oh, I thought you were saying, oh, I misunderstood you, Dustin. Sorry. I thought you were saying about the leak, like where the leak started, but I still want to know because maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't clear that up on Murder Sheets, and I didn't watch Murder Sheets, so I don't even know. I know, me too, Kim. All right, hold on one second. Okay, sorry, I did take my medicine. So yeah, let me look at my email. Dustin, did you say you sent me an email or not? Send me an email. And let me find that group real quick so we could just 1 second. How's everybody doing on this what is it, Thursday afternoon? Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know what to expect as far as if the lawyers are gonna be kicked off. I don't want them to be because I'm afraid that anything that, like, what if this stuff's true? Now I'm afraid if they if they get kicked off the case, that the new lawyers is going to be like a cover. Like we're never going to find out the potential truth. I'm afraid. If there is any truth to this, what if his new lawyers go a different route and just like don't go that route, and then we in the trial are never seeing all this Odinism information, like the polygraph information from Elvis's sister and Amber, and you know what I'm saying? What if we're not able to see if all that is true because they get new lawyers who don't go that route, and it just like basically talk them into like taking a deal, pleading guilty. You know what I'm saying? And don't want to put in the work or somehow work for the state, or you know what I'm saying? Somehow get the state's I know that would be really corrupt, but the state paying them to like don't go that route. I mean, you freaking never know. Corruption is widespread. So don't think that corruption can't go into the defense attorney's lane either. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they don't. I want them to stay because I want to know more about this stuff. So hopefully they don't kick him out. But you know what? Let's do a poll on what people want with that. Hold on one second now. I just want to turbo. I'm trying to find that. Oh, is this it? Hold on. I want to show you those documents where they were requesting. I just forget which group they were in. Just give me just like 2 minutes because I'm sure it'll be in one of these, and then we'll do a poll about how many people want them to be kicked off and how many don't. Be interesting to see. Oh, here it is. Okay. So here, we'll look through this. Here, actually, let me save this so I can zoom in better. Where's the other ones? Wait, see, the other group had more of the. Oh, here's some of the other ones. Okay. I don't know. I feel like the other one had more of the response, but oh well, we could see what they requested. Okay. Okay. I know I keep saying okay, but I keep hoping I find the other one. If not, I have the main ones, but I just keep feeling like, oh wait, what if I can't find that original one that we could go? All right, yeah, let me just go over what I have. Okay. So let me do a poll real quick though, because I am curious how many people actually want the lawyers to stay and how many want them to get kicked off. Let me do that poll and then we'll go over those documents where they're requesting the stuff for today. Okay. Do you want the get kicked off the case? There we go. So if you guys have an opinion about that, I put that up. Let me put this in a file. Go through those real quick. Just to see if they did end up answering. I don't think that it looks like. I think they just, those little notes I'll show you. I think that's their answer, the little notes that they jotted. Hold on, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let me share my screen. Don't worry, I have long crime up over here. But yeah, they're scheduled to 2:30. All right, so entire screen. Okay, so here is Court TV's request for, um oh, wait, you guys, I forgot to show you this. Hold on, I wanna show you this. Last night, I forgot I wanted to show you guys this. So, last, couple weeks ago when I went on my last trip with, Juliet, we went to a place called Cashtown Inn. It's supposed to be a haunted it's supposed to be haunted. They, were Battle of Gettysburg was basically there. Robert Lee, what was his name? Robert General Lee or whatever. He they came all and stayed, and they were all right there at Cashtown Inn. Um, and we went and visited Gettysburg too. But there's so much history, and they actually had like a makeshift hospital in the basement of this place where the soldiers, wounded soldiers, they would treat them. A lot of people died because there was a battle, basically a war. I mean, somewhat small compared to on a small level compared to what the wars were. But no, it was though. I mean, people back then it was, yeah, a lot of people died basically. So it's cash town. It says 1797, but actually weren't the place wasn't built till like the 1800s. Well, a few years after that, but I think he was explaining something like with the taxes or whatever. The property was 1797, but they didn't actually build the building. Anyway, so I got a coffee mug that's actually big enough to hold my all my coffee because I do the Nespresso, and I have to always use those same mugs because I have so many. We have so many mugs, but only those ones will hold my cream in the coffee. So I finally have one that does. But the thing is I don't know if you could see it. This is a photo that somebody snapped back years ago, way back, and it was one guy there, but then you could see another guy standing there. So they think it's a ghost. I don't know if you could see. It's okay. So the darker guy is the real guy, but then maybe I'll try to like take a picture of it later. There's another guy that's beside him. This is a real picture they put on their coffee mug, and it supposedly that guy wasn't there. So they're like, "Who's that guy?" So they think it was a ghost. But I don't know. I'm excited about my mug. Anyway, okay. So let me share my screen now. I meant to show you that last time. I was like, "Oh, I forgot to show them my Cash Town mug." Actually, Juliet got it for me for my birthday. I mean, when we were there, she got me a few gifts, but that was one of them. When I was there, she's like, "Oh, all right." I wanted to get a shirt, but they didn't have any of my sizes. They barely had any sizes because they were all sold out. I could order them online, but okay. So this says, on behalf of Court TV, this application is submitted for the permission to televise and live stream the hearing in the above referenced case scheduled for October 19th, 2023. In our experience, we have found that the use of multiple cameras provides for the least intrusive and most accurate means of covering a trial, which I 100% agree. We were just talking about that. Therefore, TV seeks permission to place at least 2 cameras in the courtroom. Our equipment is compact, stationary, and quiet and requires no enhanced lighting. The cameras are placed where they cannot film jurors. Core TV also proposes to place a sufficient number of microphones to accurately depict the court proceedings. Core TV only broadcasts statements made by an attorney, witness, or judge in open court. We have well developed safeguards in place to protect against inadvertently recording privileged conversations. Core TV is willing to work with the court and its staff regarding the placement of cameras and microphones, and we will abide by any and all instructions issued by the court regarding camera coverage. Core TV is also prepared to cooperate in a pooling arrangement with other media entities whose application to broadcast the proceedings may be granted. We would agree to operate. You hear that noise? Oh, anyway, we would agree to operate the cameras and serve as the pull feed for other media outlets that are on site, including local television stations. So I think these are the notes from the court. It says pull feed only, no photography, no live streaming. So I don't know. I guess that means that the um okay, hold on one second. Okay. Um so yeah. So yeah, it looks like that they probably will have more than one camera because it looks like their notes are just no pull feed only. Wait, what does that mean? Pull feed only though. I'm not I'm not sure what that actually means. Hold on, let me see. Witnesses, court TV. Serve as the pool feed for other. We would agree to operate and serve the. Oh, the pool feed for the other channels. Okay. No photography and no live streaming. So they had to wait a half hour. Basically, that's why they can't do it live. So it's actually not a really live. You know what I'm saying? It's But remember they did that with Coburger too. They had to wait. Remember that? We had to wait. It couldn't be live, but we had to wait like I think it was like about a half hour after, somewhere around there that we were all waiting. Um, because they it's we I don't understand that, Low, because if you're letting them film anyway, why not live stream? I guess, like, in the case if something happens that you're able to edit it out, like, if something unexpected happens and they could be like, "Hey, edit this out maybe?" Because otherwise, what makes a difference if you live stream or not? But maybe it is because of that, I don't know. I don't know what they would expect to happen, and I feel like if something happens, they should. I mean, what we should be able to see it, right? I don't know, but there's like I said, Coburgers was always like that too for some reason. Um, McCain that saw. I thought McCain said he never saw Bridge Guy. Everything I read, he said he never saw him. Right? Hold on. He said he never seen the girls. Yeah, I didn't think he saw Bridge Guy, Dustin. I'm trying to go back through because I did a little deep dive on McCain back in that was like over 3 years ago. When, it was when, what was his name? True Crime Jesus, I think is his name is. He had some good theories, and he would put out just, like, different theories, I feel like. He was the only one in the community at the time that actually accepted me when I started covering it, and but it was so bad that that is one of the reasons I didn't, like, deep dive, and that is the one reason I'm a little bit behind because I backed off because the community was so awful. It was like the creators that were already like covering it basically, they weren't welcoming to other creators. So it was like they were right, you were wrong. You couldn't have any new theories. Anything you say or find that they didn't find, nope, you're wrong. And of course, I could be wrong. We could be wrong, but why? What's wrong with us contemplating new things and trying to figure out things? So yeah, they really were not very nice. And but True Crime Jesus was the only one that reached out and was so freaking awesome to me. I remember him coming in live streams. He was very supportive. He was just so freaking nice, but it just wasn't enough for me to keep going. I just felt so insecure about covering it because I was getting attacked by like some of the main creators that all have been covering it. So that's why I feel like I am a little bit behind on some of the some of the very specific things because I didn't do like a dive like I did on the Watts or like I did on Vallow or like I did on even Kylie, but that was more short-lived because, you know, um, how that all took place. But yeah, yeah, so I had to kind of back off, which kind of makes me mad that I caved like that. But now I'm back on it. Nobody's gonna push me out now. Anyway, but my point is True Crime Jesus, that's where I got sidetracked. He was freaking awesome. He ended up getting somebody freaking hacked in, I think. Last I heard somebody hacked into his account and somehow got his channel got taken down. But he had this one of his theories involved McCain, and it got me wanting to look into the whole McCain theory, with the whole, uh, the I don't know, his brother and, like, the loans and just, like, all the park stuff and, like, it's this it's a theory that could show motive of him doing it, it made sense, so I went down that freaking hole, but, like, a lot of the deep dives I did, I went down, but I never did videos on them because I just did them because I wanted to figure it out, but I just didn't feel comfortable doing videos because the way people were, but, um, my point is I'm pretty sure McCain, if I'm remembering right, like I said, it was over 3 years ago I looked into it. It's probably more like 4 years ago. Um, I thought he didn't see Bridge Guy, right? Am I wrong about that? Dustin, I'm pretty sure I didn't think he said he saw him. Now you're making me doubt myself. But anyway, um, Ashley, what's up, Peyton? Yeah, I don't know, Stephanie. I thought he was just saying that McCain said he saw Bridge Guy, then they didn't interview him. Why didn't they talk to McCain and get more information? But I thought McCain said he didn't see him. And if we go by, well, I'm trying to think of, I just watched Anthony's reenactment on how he had it all laid out, if that would even have been possible that he saw him. No, it wouldn't. Yeah. I don't think so, Dustin. Oh, he is, Mamma Mia? Okay. I didn't know that. I know it got taken down for a while. Missy told me that because Missy used to talk to him. She said that somebody like hacked into his computer and did something like kind of like Anthony's, where it got something where it went against policy and he got taken down. But he was just the best. I swear to God, he was. Oh yeah, I was just like, wow, like just surprised that how cool he was with me. Um, yeah, actually, so I don't know, Dustin. I don't think he saw him. But anyway, okay, so this court TV. So yeah, no pull fee, no for so it does look like maybe they will have more than one camera, which is good. And probably for the trial, which is even better. This, I mean, it wouldn't be as big of a deal, but the trial, I hope to have like 3 cameras at least. And then here's like the um for the hearing, like the rules or whatever it says. What time is it? Oh, we still got 20 minutes. Let me see. Yeah, nothing's on yet. Okay, so got from Law and Crime, it says in 18 minutes till. And sometimes if it's anything like the way the Kobergers were, it even took extra, so they would have something set up, and then it always took a little bit of extra time than what they were planning. So it might not, it might even be a little bit later than 2:30, but I'll put it on in 2:30. So anyway, it says the case has generated substantial public interest and media attention. In the light of, wait, who's writing this? Hold on. Order of judgment. Okay. In the light of this and on the court's own motion to ensure integrity of the proceedings, to protect the defendant's constitutional rights for due process, to ensure the safety of the parties and public, and to permit public access to criminal proceedings, the court sets forth following rules and guidelines for the hearing set for today. We'll open up at 8 a.m., the courthouse. All entrances are closed except for the entrance on the east side of the building. The remaining entrances are locked with no access to the public. All members of the public, including members of the media, are subject to screening by metal detectors. All bags in possession of those entering the building are subject to search. No weapons of any kind are permitted in the building except for on-duty law enforcement officers providing security. Cell phones are not permitted in the building. Violations are subject to seizure and destruction of the cell phone, of telephone. No electronic equipment. Media personnel are permitted to attend court session. 1 or 2 cameras providing pool coverage will be permitted in the court session. So 1 or 2. Okay, so there you go. So hopefully we'll get 2. No still photography or other recording will be permitted. No other media equipment will be permitted in the courthouse. Let's see. Media members are public ordered to conduct themselves in a fashion. Let's see. Yeah. All the other stuff I don't think we need. Actually, let me see. Hold on, I want to see something real quick while we're waiting. Give me 1 second. Let me go to. Oh, guys. Oh wait, it took out my comments. There we go. All right, let me see something. Oh yeah, the hearing, what's his name's hearing is today. Or it might already happen. I remember clicking on it earlier. It looked like something was going on. the Tupac, what's his name? Dwayne Davis. There was a hearing. I don't know. Did anybody see what happened with that? That'll be interesting. I mean, here's the thing, like, with that one, like, if it was his nephew that pulled the trigger, then I don't know. I feel like, it's gonna be a tough one. Because what they say, like, because he's making it seem like, "Oh, it was, like, uh, self-defense." Like, they saw him that car they thought was going for another gun. They could say that, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be a tough one. Hopefully, Tupac will get some justice, but I'm not sure. I feel like it's not like a for sure thing. What do you guys think on that one? Let's see. I'm trying to see if anybody I'm on Twitter. Here, I'll share it on Twitter to see if anybody's there in there reporting on it. So here's the outside of the courthouse. Phones are not allowed, so we'll see you. Oh yeah, they wouldn't be able to report because if there's no phones, how could they report out? I was just thinking like, oh, maybe sometimes the news reporters will like say what's going on, but how are they going to be able to do it if there's no equipment in there? How can they even report out till after, right? I don't think they can. Because if somebody sneaks something in, you know? What do you guys think? I'm not in a rush. I'd rather just wait to see it live, to be honest. We got what, 15 minutes? I could wait, you know? I'd rather see it firsthand in person, but since we're sitting here, I know some of you guys get antsy. Yeah, see. I want to see. Wait, where's that W? See, I doubt there'll be anything because, like I said, be breaking the rules. So yeah, we'll just have to wait. End at 2:30. It's not gonna play the audio because my stupid computer has to have to redo it, but I guess I could hold on. We could watch it. Hold on, where did it go? I hate these ads and stuff. It is so annoying. Like it really is. Hold on, let me try this again. Like how like things take up like whole screens and like when you're trying to I mean, I get it. They have to get paid and stuff, but dang. All right, hold on. Let's see what that I had to redo it to share the audio because stupid computer. I'm not going to go on to that again, but it's freaking annoying. All right, so let's watch this. I have it up. I could see they're not on yet. Let's see what this says. You should be able to hear it.
Good.
You could hear it, right? I'm going to mute it until the commercial's over, though. Hey, Rich. Airheads. I love Airheads. I'll wait to this music.
Here behind us, this is the east
You could hear, right?
Where everyone has been instructed to come in today. Now, typically for these previous hearings, we would have seen a line of people waiting to get in the door. We have not seen that here today. I've been inside. There were only a handful of folks there. We typically also see family members for Abby and Libby and Richard Allen. We have not seen them yet either. Of course, we've still got about 2 more hours until that hearing starts. As for what we know, there are a few reasons why today's hearing will be a little bit different. First, we are in Allen County. All the previous hearings where we have seen Richard Allen, those have been in Carroll County. Now, of course, that's where we know the
Oh,
crime was
I
committed.
didn't realize
But as
that.
a reminder, the special judge in this case, Judge Frances
That's
Gold,
right.
she is from here in Allen County. So she called this hearing about a week ago, asking both sides to clear their schedule and to be here in person for this hearing. Another reason why it'll look a little different, this is the first time.
Whoa, that's weird. Hold on a second. Threat detector. This is threat detector. What? WTHR? That's the first time I had anything like for a channel like that. That's weird. Don't worry, I have my other one up. I'm pulling up over here, the Law and Crime, and I have it up. It's still up, but it's not on yet. But what the heck? That is the weirdest thing. Have you guys? I mean, I know that wouldn't be a threat. Hold on, I'm gonna try to play it again. It's so weird. No, I know he admitted it, A-Rock, but what I'm saying is, did he admit pulling the trigger? I think he always just said he handed his nephew the gun. So what I'm saying is, couldn't he just say that his defense, he could say, "Well, we thought, first of all, if he didn't pull the trigger, and now second of all, oh, well, we thought he was reaching for a gun." I'm not saying he shouldn't. I'm just saying I feel like it might not be as clear cut as what you think because I don't know. I could be wrong, but it's doing it again. That site is it. I went back on it and it's saying threat. That's so weird. Huh. Wonder why my computer doesn't like that site. Let me see details. Oh, well. Allow Chrome to access firewall. Oh well, guys, it's about to start, and well, we still have 10 minutes, but it was kind of interesting to watch that. I don't know why. It's hold on, let's do. Oh, hold on. I could hold on. I could actually go in manage. Hold on. Check. That site's secure, right? W2HR. I mean, I'd be safe to say to my firewall, yeah, we're fine here, right? It keeps saying not secure. It's dangerous. But I mean, I'm not stupid for like overriding that, right? Because I totally try. I don't think that it's not like the only way that would be a threat is if somebody hijacked WTHR's site or something. Yeah, I'm gonna override that because I think that's I don't see any. That's stupid. So to the left of the web address, check the security status symbol, info or not secure. Okay. Well, I know this one's secure because I'm on yours. All right, hold on. Let me try this again. Hmm. Anyway, maybe I'll just wait. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Diana, I might do a video after this. Did you guys happen to see the press release for the Long Island? The Gilgo, what do they even call him now? Gilgo Beach murder linking. I don't know if are they still calling him Long Island serial killer or whatever? Dude, I was watching it last night. We need to watch that together. If you guys haven't watched it, if you're following that case, very interesting, this press conference, and it makes me wonder if the freaking wife is aware. Wait till you hear, I don't know if you guys heard this, but my first thought is, "Oh my god, the wife knows. The wife has to know." Oh, well, you know what? After this, I'll end this stream after the hearing and redo the stream, and we'll watch the press conference from yesterday about that. I'll have to change it. I don't want it on the same stream. It's just, I don't know. I'm like, I want to know your guys' opinion once you see what this guy is saying. Um, oh, you would, Rick? Well, then maybe I'm not going to override anything. I don't know. It keeps doing that. It's saying not secure. So oh well. You guys don't care if we don't finish. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of crap popping up. Hold on. Let me just see though. I want to see if I do it one more time if it keeps doing it. I just got rid of some. I didn't change. I didn't override anything, but I did something. I got rid of this thing. Hold on. I just want to see. Anyway, but we're close, guys. It's almost there. So, do you guys think it's going to be quick? I almost think it's going to be like really quick, like a half hour. Okay, here. Let me see. I'm gonna share this. This actually looks like it's a different video now. Oh, thanks for joining, Juicy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know why, but I clicked on the same video, but now it looks like it's a different video. Because I swear this guy wasn't talking. Let me know if I'm imagining something. It was a different report. I don't remember him talking at first, but it's about this. So let's watch it and see if it keeps. If it does it again, we're done. No more clicking on it, but we still have a few minutes and let's just see what it does. So I clicked on the same video.
Will be back in the courtroom in about 2 hours from now. Richard Allen is set to face a judge inside an Allen County courtroom this afternoon. He has been accused of killing Abby Williams and Libby German in February of 2017. And this case has really captured the attention of the entire world. Our Samantha Johnson and Emily Longnecker are both covering today's hearing. Sam, let's start with you. You've been there all morning. What are you learning?
Oh, maybe
Justin, we actually have some new information we want to tell you about. We saw this morning there were new documents filed in this case, including a document that was talking about possible disqualifications or sanctions in this case. There was another document that was filed by another attorney for an appearance for Richard Allen. Now, we are still working to get these documents. Again, this is new information to us just now. So as soon as we get that information, we'll have that for you here on 13 News. But this all comes as we are now just 2 hours away from the start of this hearing. I've been here at the courthouse since about 4:30 this morning. So I want to walk you through what we've seen and what we know right now. So as far as what we've seen, this entrance here behind us, this is the east entrance where everyone has been instructed to come in today. Now, typically for these previous hearings, we would have seen a line of people waiting to get in the door. We have not seen that here today. I've been inside. There are only a handful of folks there. We typically also see family members for Abby and Libby and Richard Allen. We have not seen them yet either. Of course, we've still got about 2 more hours.
Hold on, guys. I want to make sure, though, before this starts, I want to make sure that this is not going to echo. If so, I'm going to have to do it a different way. Okay. No, it's not. All right, good. Oh, hold on. Now I'm having an OCD. I have to double check if I shared my audio. Watch live court hearing. This one is this. Okay. Audio is shared. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Still got a couple minutes. I'm watching it.
Until that hearing starts. As for what we know, there are a few reasons why today's hearing will be a little bit different. First, we are in Allen County. All the previous hearings where we have seen Richard Allen, those have been in Carroll County. Now, of course, that's where we know the crime was committed. But as a reminder, the special judge in the
what the heck? Hold on a second. But see, wait, I don't have McAfee. So that's why I don't have them. That's not who I have. So why did... Yeah, I don't have them. They're trying... Oh, I try to get rid of them. You know how, like, everything comes with that crap? So now it makes me think it's them stupid... Yeah, I got rid of that. I have something else for my protection. But anyway, I'm just gonna put on what we got going on here. I'm done with it. There's something about that, though, that it keeps wanting to do that. That's weird. I haven't seen, whatever that whatever that is, I haven't seen anything pop up on that for a long time because I, like, deleted everything. You have to, like, even go into, like, your deep into your computer and get rid of it. I learned. So why is that popping up again? Anyway, no biggie. I guess we weren't meant to see that video, guys. Yeah, it hasn't started yet, though. I'm waiting until it actually lets me, oh, I better... Hold on one second, guys. Let me make sure that it's not just somehow froze or something. Yeah, no, it's not. Well, no. Oh, well. Anyway, I'll just talk to you guys while I wait. I'll hear it when it comes on because I have it pulled up, so... And I'll see it too, so don't worry. Anyway, yeah, the McAfees, I see them. I used to see them. So they come with a lot of computers. They'll come, like, loaded, and you'll get, like, a free, like, trial for a month or whatever. But then they'll keep bugging you. And so I saw videos on it, how they're like, they're no good. You don't want to... That's, like, not a good one to get. There's, like, this big history. Look up some of the history behind that company. Anyway, and they say, like, you have to, like, you can't just delete... How do they word it? You have to go a certain part in your computer and, like, delete it out, or it'll still be there. You guys might already know that, but so I had to go... I watched videos and I got it out of my computer, but now it looks like it's back in or something. They're annoying. They're so freaking annoying. No, Ashley, there's a way to get them out. Like I said, it's been a while. I'm gonna go see if it's in my computer, if that was just some kind of random thing. But there's a way. You have to go. I'll have to watch the video again. There's a way to get it out. You have to go, like, into your computer a different way and make sure it's removed. So you probably don't actually have it removed completely. Oh, that's good, Alyssa. I have a one that... I don't know. Is it smart to tell? Like, I feel like I don't even want to say which one I have because I feel like... Is that, like, like, for hackers? I don't know. Are they able to, like, if they know what kind you have, are they able to work around it? I don't know. So I'd rather not say. Maybe it doesn't make a difference, but no. Um, I know I've had the same one for... Well, since I've had this computer, and since I've had my other computer, my laptop. So I've had it for... I think since I started my channel, I've had the same protection. Yeah. Um, but they all came loaded with that McAfee crap. But the first one, like, for the laptop, before I realized that they sucked, the first one, like, I took the free one. You know what I'm saying? I took the free couple months, but then when I learned about it, I never... When it came loaded, like, I didn't, like, how you, like, activate it or go through and register or whatever. I never did. I just deleted it. I didn't even want the free couple months or whatever they give you. I'm like, no, I want this off my computer. I have my own now. Done. So I didn't even use it on this. I didn't, like, register with it or anything. But I don't know. Yay! Wait, your license? Wait. For what, Morningstar? What license for what? That's awesome, though. And I told you that it's probably gonna be a little bit later than 2:30. I feel like it's happened with the coworker where it wasn't it was always later than what they thought. But let me see if, so don't freak out. That's just sometimes it takes a minute to do it or whatever if they have an issue before they're allowed to put it up. Or you know what I'm saying, to get it all situated to do it. And who knows, they might have to edit something. I mean, you just don't know. Um, so I don't wanna, like, start anything. We'll just chat with you because it should be on soon. I'm trying to see if anyone else is doing it, but I'd rather stick with long crime. I know Fox is, and like I said, I'm nervous about which Fox is copyright. Wonder if they'll actually show them coming in too. You know? And if they don't, they might do it after. You know how sometimes, like, we might miss it, and then they might upload something after they're able to, like, get it and edit it, so you never know. Just if they don't have it right now, it doesn't mean they're not gonna upload something later. Yeah, it doesn't I don't even see anybody else that has it right now. Well, we know that W2HR, didn't they say they were gonna be doing it? But they don't have anything up yet. Oh, I'm just gonna wait for long crime, guys. Yeah, they always do. Especially if it's, like, not where they can't live stream it. Well, even if they do even if it's live streaming, it's the court's supposed to start at a certain time. Think about how many times they're late anyway. But even I feel like this is more of a chance because of well, I guess just from my experiences with the Coburger, how it was always, like, a much later than what we thought. I remember waiting, like, "Come on, when's it gonna start?" And then it would finally start. I know, right, Alyssa? Right? You would think. So I have that mute, right? No, mute that. Oh, let me see what the poll. So the poll is, hold on. So far it's 35 yes, 65 no. So about if you want them to get kicked off. I should ask now, do you think they will? But hi Dolores. I'm just gonna keep that up for a minute and then wait a minute. How did I get big like that? And that's not. That's weird. Huh. Oh. Well, I'm kinda nervous now, like, what's gonna happen? I hope they stay. I want 'em to stay. So, I know Anthony, he said he wanted him to be gone, but I guess it depends on what route you're thinking you know what I'm saying? So, Anthony's thinks that the Odinism stuff is crap. You know what I'm saying? That basically it's so that's why I could see why if you're thinking, like, it's all just a bunch of crap, then I could see why you'd want them to be gone. But I think even if there's a small chance of it being true, I wanna see the stuff. I wanna see what the freaking stuff that they brought up in the memorandum, and I'm afraid if they get kicked off, we're not gonna see that stuff then, and then we're always gonna freaking wonder, and that means the jury's not gonna see it. 'Cause think about it, what if a new defense what if they don't go that route? Or they're just like, "Ah, no, that's crap," or they don't even look into it. Or they are kinda working for but, well, people better not find out, but what if, like, the state what if it is, like, corrupt and they're, like, kinda oh, wait, here. Oh, video is not available. Alright, hold on a second. Video is unavailable, so hold on, they must have moved it. Hold on, let's do something. Hold on, guys. No. Wow. It is gone. I hope they didn't get in trouble. Dude, wonder if something happened. What if it got canceled? It's not even up at all. They took it down. Yeah, it's gone. How do you or wait, why are you saying that? Hold on, let me look Google. You guys keep me updated. I'm not gonna be able to check everything. So you guys keep checking long crime. I'm gonna go and see if they put something up. I'm gonna Google if what the heck happened. That's crazy. Yeah. Look. Hold on. Look. Now WTHR. Look what this says. Wait. Dang! Look, is this right? Oh, I have the wrong thing shared. Look. Wait, hold on. I'm sharing the wrong thing. Hold on a second. Hold on. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I have the wrong thing. It says they left. They withdrew. Dang it. No. Look. WTHR. Richard Allen's attorneys withdraw representation, leaving Delphi murder suspect without lawyers. Stay up to date with the Delphi murders court hearing underway now in Fort Wayne. So you guys keep checking law and crime because I still am not convinced that they're not going to do something on it. Can you guys keep help me figure out that? And I'm going to read the rest of this, but see if they put something else up. It says Delphi murder suspect Richard Allen is now without representation. Now, that makes me wonder, did they have a hearing and then this all came about from however the hearing took place? Or was the hearing just canceled because they withdrew? That's what I'm not understanding, but let's see. Without representation. The status hearing in Allen County marks a chance for judge to address Allen, his defense team, and prosecutors on how the case is going ahead of his scheduled jury trial in a few months. How though? That can't be there. If they canceled, if they withdrew, how can he have a trial in January? How can somebody be ready in January? Allen is accused of killing Abby. Okay, wait, see. This hearing does not mark the start of his jury trial, which is scheduled to begin in June 8th or January 8th. The process for selecting a jury pool has yet to happen, although Judge Gall already determined those future jurors will come from Allen County. Accusations of let me see. I don't know. Wait, am I reading that title? But now it's making it seem like the hearing begins at 2. Okay. Earlier this afternoon, the defense attorneys have withdrawn their representation, Gall announced. So there's still going to be a hearing, it sounds like. But the hearing I thought was about that. It says Rozzi will be submitting a written motion and Baldwin withdrew orally. Judge Gall told the court she would reach out to see about counsel for Allen. Allen is now without counsel and still in need of a defense team. Hold on, let me check law and crime, see if they have anything up yet. So did they have a hearing? I mean, why aren't it sounds like they're still look. It sounded like the hearing should still be, right? Okay. He has been transported back to the Department of Correction. Gall said that means his trial will likely be pushed back. Attorneys are required and have indicated they will cooperate with successive counsel. Without counsel, Allen's hearing cannot proceed. Gall indicated. So here we go. Here's a breakdown. 2:29. Judge Gall Francis enters. So that's why it didn't start till 2:30. So it's probably not going to. If they're going to play it, they're not going to play it till 3, right? Because they have to wait a half hour. So if we get to see it, it probably won't be till 3. Because look, this is saying 2:29 is when she enters. Dude, why is this MacV? Hold on, I'm going with another computer. What is going on? No. Hold on. I'm going to go over here. I'm going with this computer and we'll see if it's still doing the same thing. Oh, wait, is this back up? No, hold on. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me remove this. Let me go over here and go to WTA. I guess we could probably go somewhere else. Hold on one second. Let's see if anybody else has it. I don't know why McAfee or whatever is going nuts on this WTHR crap. But there's got to be other people talking about it. But hold on, let me see. God, they had a whole breakdown of how it happened. Just bear with me here. I'm going to bring it up over here. Right when I was getting to the part where I was explaining. Okay, there we go. I'm on it with this computer. Now, if this does it over here too, then I know something is going on because this is a whole new computer. I mean, no, not new, but it's a whole different computer. Okay. So and then Ashley, if you keep checking long crime and then text me if they come back, but I'm guessing if we're gonna have it, it's gonna be at 3, guys. Like I said, because if they have to wait a half hour, hold on one second. I'm bringing up that article again, but if they have to wait a half hour, then yeah, it's it will be at 3. Because look, here's the breakdown of how that happened here. Okay, so it says, let me make this bigger. I got to figure out though with this McAfee crap. That's so weird. Okay, 229, judge enters. 227, hearing not started. 214, Carroll County Prosecutor Nicholas McClellan enters and sits down. 115, oh, it's going backwards. Hold on. Okay, courtroom opens to the public. 13 news reporters note that there is a noticeable law enforcement presence, counting at least 13. Dude, what is going on? What? I am so confused why the WTHR is not. This is on my laptop. You guys, I am confused. Why is that doing that? All right, I'm just going to hurry up and read it real quick. Let me just see really quick before it does it. Dang, that's weird. Hold on, just give me 1 minute. I just want to see the timeline. Oh, wait, here's the document. Hold on. Oh, I'm going to download this. Hold on, guys. We're going to go over this document that. Oh, what is this? Hold on, guys. The hearing lasted 3 minutes, it says. And let me just hurry up and screenshot this before it leaves, because this article is a different article that's kind of interesting. It talks about hold on. It talks about hold on, guys. It talks about them locking like evidence in a room or something weird. Just give me 1 minute. I'm gonna try to screenshot it and then we could read it together, because I don't know why my computers do not want to do this. They don't want me to look at this. It's really annoying. But we're just gonna screenshot because WTHR, it's like they're good articles. I'm sure other people are doing it, but why do I just that one is the one that keeps coming up. So just give me 1 minute, and then I have the document too that we could go over. But I want to see how the lead up to what they're explaining this document is. So that's why I have to screenshot this. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, I got a screenshot. But Let's just start reading it from here until it happens, and then we'll see if it happens again. Okay, so it says Delphi Murders is now without legal representation. Actually, so it's 3 minutes. The hearing lasted 3 minutes. A long anticipated hearing lasted a total of 3 minutes. Judge Francis Gall announced lead attorney Andrew Baldwin has withdrawn his representation as Allen's attorney. Bradley Rozzi is expected to give an oral withdrawal soon. Allen is accused of killing. Okay, we don't need to read that. Judge Gall told the court she would reach out to see about a counsel for Allen, or about counsel for Allen, because he's in need of a public defender. Since he maintains his innocence. Okay, let's see. Allen is now without counsel and still in need of a defense team. He has been transported back to the Department of Correction. Gall said that means his murder trial will likely be pushed back and will not happen in January. Attorneys are required for the double homicide case, and his former team is indicated that they will cooperate with successive counsel. Without counsel, Allen's hearing cannot proceed, Gall said. Gall indicated the situation was outside of their control and apologized to the court. In a case that's already seen a slew of allegations be made public through court filings, another possible shakeup happened just hours before Allen's scheduled hearing. Longtime defense attorney David Hennessy filed a memorandum on behalf of defense attorney Baldwin, arguing he should be able to remain counsel to Allen following a reported evidence leak at the hands of a staff member. So he's saying he should be able to remain counsel. Public defenders Andrew Baldwin and Bradley Rozzi are tasked with defending Allen against the charges he faces. Hennessy, or 13 spoke with Hennessy prior to Tuesday's hearing. Hennessy confirmed he is not joining Allen's case, but is appearing as counsel for Baldwin. It is unclear whether Rozzi has representation. The filing comes 2 days after. Okay. So he is what, a lawyer for Baldwin, Rozzi, they don't know. So filing comes 2 days after Indiana police investigated a leak of sensitive evidence and documents related to the case that allegedly became public at the hands of an employee on Baldwin's team. Attorney Baldwin did nothing wrong. He was snookered and abused, Hennessy argued in the filing. And we're going to read the filing too. Hennessy, a longtime defense attorney who has argued on behalf of lawyers throughout Indiana before, he argued that a trusted friend to Baldwin was given access to the office space where he kept all Delphi-related items. He was betrayed, Hennessy wrote, arguing that Baldwin has since kept all Delphi-related items in a locked room or a locked fireproof cabinet, which that's good, right? Defense counsel for Allen has reportedly put together a plan for action which stipulates no item related to Delphi will be left unattended for any second in any unlocked room, the filing claimed. Okay. We'll read that in a minute, but let's just. Hennessy called the leak a horrible tragedy created by persons not related to the defense of Mr. Allen. Hennessy further argued Baldwin should be able to continue acting as his counsel throughout the double murder trial. Mr. Allen has developed a strong and trusting bond with Mr. Baldwin. Disqualification of either of his court-appointed attorneys would greatly prejudice his right to counsel and a timely trial, Hennessy said. If the court believes some sanction was appropriate, Hennessy argued, then they should order 24 hours of representation without any compensation. If the court believes some sanction was appropriate, they argue they should order 24 hours of representation without compensation. Okay, so let's read these. Well, it didn't go down. The McAfee didn't come. Okay, so let me hold on. Let me read. We'll read the whatchamacallit, that filing that Hennessy filed on Baldwin's behalf. So what it sounds like that they probably just withdrew because they figured they were going to get kicked off, and they just maybe didn't want to fight that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just thought the easiest is just to withdraw because they didn't want to have to go, fight all that or something. Is that what's going? Do you think that's what's going on? Because Hennessy's making it seem like, well, they shouldn't be kicked off. So I just wonder if they just didn't want to deal with all of that. All right, so let me bring up anything back on Long Crime yet? So it sounds like 3 minutes. I still would like to see the 3 minutes of the hearing. I wanna see what Richard looks like now. See how if he's looking any better, hopefully he's doesn't look as bad, I mean, but no, nothing's popping up. I don't understand why they never because remember when that happened with the Ruby thing? Like, they don't come on to, like, inform me, like, they shoulda just came on and been like, "Hey, guys, it's been canceled," or something. Oh, well, I mean, I know they're busy. I like Law& Crime, to be honest. Um, but I think I almost have to because they're the only ones that gets access to all this court stuff, all the trials. So I think I would like anybody that had access to it. 'Cause I like true crime and I like watching the trials. Um, all right, so let's read what this is all about here. So this is from Hennessy about, right? Hold on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. So that the guy, you talking about the guy that leaked it, the one guy that killed himself? I don't know. It is weird. All right, hold on. Let me zoom in. Where do we zoom in at? Wait, where is? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, Ashley, are you looking periodically at Law& Crime? If it's gonna be on, it's probably gonna be around 3 or after 3, since we know the thing didn't start till like 2:30. So, and I wish if it wasn't that they would just come on and be like, "Hey, you guys, it's not," but I don't think we're gonna get that. So we just have to keep checking. Okay, memorandum regarding possible disqualification or sanctions. Any issues or concerns regarding representation should be focused on the Sixth Amendment in Article 1, Section 13, rights of the accused. Continuity of counsel is critical for adequate representation. Article 1 of Section 12, Indiana Constitution must also be given consideration. Mr. Allen has developed a strong and trusting bond with Mr. Baldwin. Disqualification of either of his court-appointed attorneys would greatly prejudice his right to counsel and a timely trial, which that was already quoted in that article, and I agree. Counsel of choice, Barham involved private counsel. Wait, hold on. I missed a sentence. See Barham state involving an accused right to counsel. Barham. Okay, we're not going to read that real quick. Let's see. I'm just going to read. I'm not going to probably read all this, but I just want to. So this one says a trial court may not remove a defendant's counsel merely over a disagreement regarding the conduct of defense counsel. Wait, not remove a defendant's. Accordingly, the trial court improperly removed court-appointed counsel with no authority to do so. So they're talking about other cases. What's this one? Let me just see. Authority to remove appointed counsel is limited and has resulted in reversals in the other jurisdictions. All right. A court may remove a defendant's attorney on the basis of gross incompetence, physical incapacity. Gross incompetence. Okay, so people versus. So I kind of want to just get to they're doing another, which is this one. Disqualification is an extreme remedy for any alleged or perceived violation of a court's order. Most, if not all, cases concerning disqualification of counsel involve conflicts of interest. There is no case allowing disqualification when an individual, not part of the attorney's office or staff, surreptitiously purloins information from the attorney and disseminates it without permission or the attorney's knowledge. Furthermore, any sanction first requires proof of knowing, willful, or intentional conduct, as do the rules of professional conduct. Here, the attorney's trust in office were violated without his knowledge. Rule 1.6 requires disclosure by an attorney, not someone that purloined information without the attorney's knowledge. Commentary 16 to that rule states, a lawyer must act competently to safeguard information relating to the representation of a client against inadvertent or unauthorized disclosure by the lawyer or other persons who are participating in the representation of the client or who are subject to the lawyer's supervision. And the disseminators do not fit the definition. Anthony Baldwin did nothing wrong. He was snookered and abused, which reversed the conviction because the trial court erroneously can't even talk right now. Man, there's some words that are hard to say. Disqualified counsel when the accused had waived any perceived conflict. Is this another? Yeah, this is another one. Hold on. I don't want to read. Unless you guys want me to read the other cases, but yeah. But anyway, so I don't think he should have, but what they withdrew. So I think they wouldn't have. I don't think they would have been removed. So I don't know why they had to withdraw. Like, why? I think they had a good chance they'd be all right. I was thinking that the judge wasn't gonna remove them. I was hoping not, and I didn't think. I thought it was a better chance that she wouldn't, because they didn't have knowledge. How are you gonna control? You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was in their office. So it's not like that they left him out in a public place. Like they just you know what I'm saying? They left him somewhere. It was somebody basically invaded their space and took something that they shouldn't have. So it's like somebody getting robbed, and then you get in trouble for. I'm trying to think of a good example where you could hold on. I guess if somebody if somebody got robbed and then they took dude, I mean, what about if somebody got robbed, they take your gun and then they go kill somebody with your gun, and then you know what I'm saying? That might be an extreme example, but no, I don't think they didn't know. Now, if they could prove that they were aware of that, then yeah. But from what, everything we know so far, it sounds like no, it was somebody did it. They didn't know they took it. So no, I mean, I think they would have been okay, but sounds like they just, I don't know if they could take it back, or it's like it's a done deal. They for sure withdrew. I don't know. Thanks, Ashley. Let's see. The issue before the court is a horrible tragedy created by persons not related to the defense of Mr. Allen. There were 3 disseminators, one of which committed unaliving himself after the law enforcement investigation began. So there's 3, okay? It should be considered that nothing has been disclosed that won't be disclosed at a trial or hearings. It should also be considered that there have been volumes of information disseminated by law enforcement and others, not all linked to the defense team. But wait, what though? I feel like the law enforcement didn't give us crap, but I wasn't happy. I wish they would have. But what do they mean? I don't think that I disagree with that. We haven't got crap. The most we got was from the defense, which, like I said, I'm not mad. I'm glad we at least got to learn some stuff. But like, where's the volumes of information? This has been the most secretive freaking case that I have ever seen. Like, I've never seen a case so secretive and so like not public about anything. Mr. Baldwin trusted a friend to respect his office space. He was betrayed. Since that transgression, Mr. Baldwin has kept all Delphi-related items locked in a room or locked at fireproof file cabinet. Furthermore, defense counsel has put together a plan for a curative action in which no items will be left unattended for even a second in any unlocked room. When any documents or item from the case is needed for preparing the case, the person using the documents or items will either lock the door behind them when they leave, even for lunch or bathroom break. Return, where are we going? Return those documents or items to the room dedicated to the Delphi case and lock the door. As Mr. Rossi indicated, there are vast amounts of trial preparation materials, and it would be a setback to the defense have to relocate them. Where are we at? Under these circumstances, Mr. Baldwin has taken sufficient curative action. Should the court believe there should be some sanction to the court could order a 24-hour representation without compensation. So that's basically what the article cover must have. So that's the file that Baldwin's counsel filed. So dang, man. You guys, I'm afraid we're not gonna learn about all this stuff. I feel like we're never gonna see if any of that was true. I don't know why. I just feel like whatever the new council is gonna, yeah, he's not gonna go that route, and we're not gonna be able to see like if the polygraphs, and see if all that was like legit and not exaggerated and all was what they said. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't think we're gonna give that opportunity now. Could be wrong, but wonder who's gonna take his case. Why does my nose look red? Oh, I look. Wait, is it on? Where is it at? Hold on. Where is it? Who has it? Long crime? Hold on. So is it once again? Like remember for the Ruby thing, long crime, then it was so oh no, they weren't allowed to live stream it, that's why. Wait, how did he get that? Okay, hold on. Fox. Dang, I don't know. Fox is known to copyright. Let me see if I could find it somewhere else. Hold on, just bear with me, guys. I can't believe Long Crime just kind of like ditched us here. Wasn't worth their time to do 3 minutes or something? All right, hold on, guys. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna see if anybody else has it besides Fox. Just wait. You guys could wait, right? Are you that? I'll get it, but just if I have to, I will. Because maybe it will be the good Fox. But I'm thinking. Here we go. Here we go. There's other people that have it. Okay, I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it up. Give me 1 minute. All right. Give me 1 minute. I'm waiting. Let's letting the commercial. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. So there's. Hold on. I know this isn't the whole thing, but there's another place that has it, but I want to see what this is. Just like a shot. It looks like in the courtroom of everybody, but I found another place that has the
Matt and I, my producer who is seated next to me, we looked at each other and we said, wow, something major is about to happen, Judge Ashley.
You are kidding. Something.
Let me rewind it.
All right, so I know you said that he was not in the courtroom, the mother was in the courtroom. It looked like there were a lot of other people in the courtroom. Are you able to share with us, Matt? Did it appear to be media, interested parties, or do we?
Okay, hold on. We'll watch this back in a minute, but let me see the actual hearing. I just saw that pop up and I'm like, here, let me see what that is. Hold on now. I have that stop there, so we'll be able to pick up that because that might be interesting to watch. But let me play this real quick. Where is it? Wait. There we go. 5 minutes ago. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, so it looks like, hold on, Court TV. It's saying it's directed me to Court TV to watch the hearing. Okay, hold on one second. I have to go to their website. It's not on their channel though. So give me 1 minute. Hold on, guys. I'm finding like little. I know Fox, but I'm trying to put it off on Fox because they like the copyright. I just not in the mood to. Just give me a minute because there's other people that had it. It can't be just Fox, but just give me a minute. I think with Court TV, it was like they had it on their live thing and it won't let me go back, but just give me 1 minute. We'll find it. I know you guys, some people are just going to get antsy and leave, but I don't know. I know I'm going to see it, so I'm just not. I could wait a couple minutes. I'm just waiting for this ad to go to see if this is going to play the actual thing. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to go with this. Now it's like froze because, I don't know, I'm having trouble with Court TV. It won't let me go back. So it's like, it keeps pushing me forward. So I have to go back to watch it. It will end up, but I know you guys are probably getting antsy, so you're not going to want to wait for it to actually get uploaded. So I'm just going to keep it. Probably, I have to wait for this. This should be it, I'm thinking. Oh, shoot, okay.
County Circuit Court's now in session. Elmo Frangall presiding.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Man, I'm mad at what happened though.
We on? All right, we are on the record in State of Indiana versus Richard Allen, 08C012210MR1. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. McClellan, Mr. Luttrell, for your patience. We've had an unexpected turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier this afternoon, the defense attorneys have withdrawn their representation of Mr. Allen. Mr. Baldwin made an oral motion to withdraw. I granted that oral motion to withdraw, and Mr. Rosie will be submitting a written motion to withdraw, I'm assuming within the next couple of days. They have confirmed with the court that Mr. Allen's financial situation remains static, meaning he is continuing to be entitled to appointed counsel. I will reach out to public defenders to make that appointment. As Mr. Allen is now without counsel, I've ordered him transported back to the Department of Correction. Mr. McClellan, I know that we have already scheduled a hearing in the Carroll Circuit Court October 31st at 9 a.m. I'd like to maintain that hearing if we can, please. I think at that point we can have counsel appointed. I'd like to set a new trial date. Obviously, I don't believe counsel will be prepared within the next couple of months to try a case of this magnitude in January. So we'll set dates for the trial. I think we need to set a date as well for the suppression hearing that was filed now by former counsel. I have asked the attorneys to provide all of the discovery previously provided back to the state of Indiana. I know I entered a protective order on the discovery, and honestly, I don't remember when that was. I think it was in April of this year, perhaps, maybe sooner. But the attorneys have been ordered to provide all of that discovery back to the state. And if you would maintain that until such time as it can be turned over to successor counsel, I would appreciate that, Mr. McClelland. I've also asked the defense attorneys to cooperate with successor counsel. They're not required to do that, but I think that they will in the best interests of Mr. Allen. They're not required to provide any of their work product, but they will be required and have indicated that they will cooperate with successor counsel. So obviously, without counsel, Mr. Allen's hearing cannot proceed. I apologize that I know many of you have been waiting for several hours. I know, Mr. McClelland, you and your staff, and you had some witnesses here that came earlier to have the hearing, but clearly this is outside of our control. So is there anything, Mr. McClelland, that you'd like to state for the record?
No, Your Honor, I think we can address the other issues at the October 31st court date.
All right. With that being said, then, we are in recess. Thank you. I'll see you in October.
They didn't show Richard. Is Richard there? Yeah, he was there because he said he was being transported back. We didn't even get to see him. Hold on. That kind of sucks. I just wanted to see if he was looking really bad still, which I'm hoping not, because, you know, I hope that just, you want him to be treated fair, you know. I'm waiting for the commercial to go, and I'm going to rewind it back to see if at the beginning, I think they just had it on the judge. So Court TV's request to have 2 cameras, they didn't go through with that. There's only 1 camera. But what happened to Court TV in Law and Crime and stuff? I know they're the same, or whoever. Law and Crime had the reminder up, and then I don't understand that. What happened to him? Oh, he wasn't in court? Because they're saying how he's getting transported back, but he never even went to court. Okay. Are you sure, Dustin? You saw him, Payne? Are you serious? Are you joking? I don't even know whether you're joking or not. Aw, thanks, E-Curb. I'm glad. Aw, that's so sweet. Hold on one second. Let me see. Let me try to play it again. Because where did you see him, though? I don't know whether you're just joking around. I didn't see him at all. That's what I'm gonna. Well, where the heck? What do you mean they posted something? We kept looking. We kept looking on their channel. I don't understand. I was looking consistently. What do you mean? And even Ashley, you said you were looking too, right? How did we miss that? Are you saying on their channel or on their website? I wasn't checking on their website. I was just checking on their channel because they had the reminder up. I don't know how I missed it, dude. I still don't see it, Mamma Mia. Oh, there it is. 12 minutes ago. Well, dude. I know, me too. Let's watch it. Let's see. I have it up. I am so freaking confused. Hold on, we're gonna play it. We're gonna see if we could see him. Because I don't know, Peyton. I feel like sometimes I don't know if you're joking or not. All right.
Monroe County Circuit Court's now in session. The Honorable Frank Gall presiding.
Thank you. You may be seated.
No, oh no, Peyton. Not Peyton. Carly, no, I'm not. I'm actually gonna do a Long Island video.
All right, we are on the record in the state of Indiana versus Richard Allen, 08-C01-2210 MR1. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. McClelland, Mr. Luttrell,
Yeah, but the one I played earlier was just the hold on. I didn't think he was in it. Did I miss it? Hold on, I'll go back. I saved that. The Court TV one. Hold on 1 second.
That you'd like to state for the record?
No, Your Honor.
Give me 1 minute, guys.
Is at the October 31st court.
But no, Carly, I'm not doing open panel. I am going to go live with another case. Sorry, I'm gonna do the press conference from the Long Island serial killer. Very interesting new stuff that came out. So those you guys have been following that. I have been, but there hasn't been new updates. I want to get your thoughts on some stuff about that. But hold on 1 second though. Let me put that Court TV thing that we had up. I saved the spot. Where did I put it? Here we go. So let's see something here. So yeah, no, I know, Peyton. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember seeing it. So I'm gonna see. It was the one I had up before. I just thought it was they were showing the audience. I thought he would already been out. Hold on.
Valid is this time.
Yes. Richard Allen for a crime that's investigating it and somewhat connected.
You know that's not current. That's
the
the
defense team and a former employee.
For the first time.
Not only in Indiana, but
this
for the
video I was playing, but it was
the first time since almost a year since he was arrested that any cameras will be allowed in any courtroom and in any proceeding connected to Richard Allen, the suspect in the deaths of Libby and Abby in 2017 there in Delphi, Indiana. This is all taking place in the Allen County Courthouse.
And you know that's not new, right? Peyton, that's an old picture, but I don't know. Maybe you're talking about something else.
Behind me in a stormy Fort Wayne, Indiana today on this Thursday, and it's taking place here because this is the home
I feel like
presiding judge Fran
when
Gall.
they showed the courthouse. I feel like it was when
almost, unexpected
already
hearing
gone.
because the next hearing on the docket was scheduled for about 2 weeks from now on Halloween, and this came after a flurry of motions and also
Peyton.
there was those leaked photos.
Wasting my time. No, I'm just joking.
We haven't been able to independently. Now,
I want to see the view of the courthouse. Or
it could be removed or admonished in some way. So we'll have to wait and see. And then that will determine the scheduling as to what we see on the 31st. Will there still be a hearing? There's been a lot of talk that maybe that could be the Franks hearing that the defense has called for, because remember, in all of their motions, including alleging that there is an Odinist cult that are the real killers and there's a cover up here and they are
I know, I saw that.
Down Richard Allen for a crime that someone else committed. That's what the defense has been alleging in a lot of motions, which prosecution has said is pure fantasy. But also they say that the search warrant that was obtained.
Oh, wait, Carly, why? Did you want to come up on panel or something? Now it's making me feel like, God, I should. I haven't got to hear from you. Do you go up on panels? What? Or do you know somebody it was?
Alan Holmes.
I should do one if people want to come up. Usually I have trouble getting people up, but last night we had a good
Well, he was arrested 1 year ago.
But I do want to do the
that was legally obtained because they allege that law enforcement lied to the judge to sign off on it. So they want the search warrant thrown out. And that's the reason for the Franks hearing, which could still take place on the 31st. But again, all of this still up in the air. We're going to keep you posted and we'll know scheduling. And this, of course, will impact whether or not we'll see a trial in January, Ted.
Currently is at a lot. We'll find out likely today, again, 2 o'clock Eastern time, the hearing.
Oh, so that was actually before, or this was the one I thought I paused when they showed the court. I just wanted to see if I didn't see any of the family. Did you guys see when they showed, when the hearing, when they kind of showed a little bit of the crowd? I didn't recognize anybody. All right. Hold on 1 second. Oh, here it is. I had the wrong one up. It was this one. Let me see something.
Even know.
There. I want to see who they show. Oh, it's too far away.
Michelle here.
What the heck? Make her up. She's sleeping.
What is going on? How does it switch over? Oh, it's the court TV. See, when it's live, it doesn't let you go back. So it's jumping. Let me see if it'll let me. There we
You know
go.
what, Judge Ashley, we were hoping to learn that today because, again, all parties remain
try to
under a
watch.
strict gag order.
Hold on, give me 1 minute, guys. I just want to
Sat
see.
down in the front row, and then she was let out by deputies.
Wait, who are they talking about there? That's what I want to see. Hold on. I caught that earlier. I was like, who are they talking about?
Representation, and he was transported back to Carroll County. All of this a major bombshell here in Allen County, where Judge Fran Gull usually presides. That's her courtroom. Usually she drives down to Carroll County to hold these hearings. But again, this was an emergency hearing of sorts after those leaked photos of the crime scene that some say are connected to a former employee with the defense team. So that could be the reason behind all of this. But Judge Ashley, everyone was shocked. You could hear pin clicks. You could hear a pin drop in that courtroom today. After a long wait, we were waiting for this to start on time at 2 o'clock Eastern. It didn't. There was a long delay. We saw Allen's wife, Kathy Allen, walk in. She was in tears. She was holding her face, and she sat down in the front row. And then she was let out by deputies. Richard Allen's mother was also there. She came back into the courtroom and grabbed their jackets. And Barbara Mack and I, my producer, who is seated next to me, we looked at each other and we said, wow, something major is about to happen. And it did, Judge Ashley.
You are not kidding. Something major happened. All right. So I know you said that he was not in the courtroom. The mother was in the courtroom. It looked like there were a lot of other people in the courtroom.
Oh, so when they're talking about he wasn't in the courtroom, they're talking about Richard, because I missed some of that when I was looking at my text. So they're saying Richard wasn't in the courtroom. Is that what they just said? When they say he wasn't in the courtroom? So, dang. So Kathy's like, his wife is bawling. He probably realizing like their only chance that they had of possibly, getting him out is probably gone if they lose these lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Now he's unrepresented, and like that's the thing. Public defenders, they work for the state. So the thing is the chance of them like being kind of maybe controlled by, I know it shouldn't be that way, but maybe being controlled by the state as far as like them just disregarding all that. Like I really think that's a possibility of them not even going that route and having something to do with pressure from the state. Maybe, I don't know. I know that would be illegal, but dang it.
Room. Are you able to share with us, Matt? Did it appear to be media, interested parties, or do we even know?
First off, the courtroom itself, as you could see in that video, looked like a movie set, just a gilded, historic courthouse in general.
I was going to say that.
Everyone to an awe when we were let in after waiting several hours just to get a place in that courtroom.
Nice.
2 rows on each side was for family members, for the prosecution, and both families were represented here for Libby and Abby. More of Libby's family was here, including Kelsey, her sister, and her grandparents.
Okay.
They were talking to one another, and then on the defense side, we had Allen's family members, who I just mentioned, and mostly those seats were empty. But it was media from all across the region, and international media was also here, and a lot of podcasters and YouTubers. And it was quite interesting what we were realizing, and we were overhearing as they would introduce themselves, because they would talk about the case and their speculation as to what was going to happen next or what was going to happen today. And then they would use their online names when they would introduce themselves. So it was kind of the cyber world that's been following this case, according to what my producer and I were talking about, to reality in that courtroom today.
Matt, to your point, just looking at the pictures, you're right. That courtroom is stunning. I've been in a lot of courtrooms. You've been in a lot of courtrooms. Barbara McDonald has been in courtrooms, and just the marble, the green, the gorgeous. It is the art, and Grace Wong had prepared us for this, but to see it on the video, it is something else. All right, I had another question for you, and that is if we could talk a little bit about the reason for today's hearing, anything you might know about that. There were leaked photos of the crime scene. What else have you heard, do you know, that we can report about the whole reason for the hearing that's now been continued?
You know what, Judge Ashley, we were hoping to learn that today because, again, all parties remain under a strict gag order in this case. But just by the nature of the judge not being able to travel down to Carroll County, calling this somewhat of an emergency hearing on the heels of those leaked photos that have been described on social media as crime scene photos. And then there are reports that it is connected to a former staff member of the defense. So with all of that swirling around, that's when this meeting was called. And according to the court documents, the judge said to discuss the upcoming hearing on the 31st, which was scheduled down in Delphi in Carroll County, and other matters which recently have arisen. And that was the quote in the court documents for this hearing, when she required Allen to be transported from Allen County and also, Carroll County, and all of the teams of the prosecutors and the defense to be here in her courtroom. So unfortunately, there was nothing discussed.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. Let me see if they're gonna come back on. Okay, so Melissa, I'm trying to look for you said read my theory. Oh, is it just, are you talking about this? It seems like a conspiracy. I mean, it does now, like how Anthony brought up yesterday, how all the people that died, which I was, looking into that. I did that video where the whole that FBI. What was his name? Shoot. No, I can't think of his name, but he was killed by the correction officer, retired guy Maheen, and then the polygraph lady, Stephanie Robinson or Johnson. I forget her last name, but and then Elvis's sister, and then and weird, like the fact that Stephanie and her daughter die in a fire, and they were the ones that did the polygraph for somebody about the Flora fires, and then they think arson was involved in the fire they died in, and then arson involved in Flora, and then Elvis's sister dying in a fire, right? And then this guy with the leaks unaliving himself, and then Anthony said the one that I forgot about was what was the other guy that unalived himself? Hold on, he brought up it last night. Oh, I feel like there's two more I'm missing. Dude, what the heck is going on? Something is not right with this case. Is like, I feel like it's hard to trust the state. But I mean, of course, you're going to be leery about the defense too, because I mean, they're trying to get their guy out, but I'm just afraid it's going to be like a public defender that's just going to go along and not going to really fight for, for Allen, as far as like showing us everything with this whole Odin stuff. They're just going to like put that off to the side, and then we're never going to see that stuff. Oh, does anybody a lawyer that wants to take his case? Is there any lawyers from Indiana? All right, so what was I talking about though? I wanted to do one more thing. Hold on, we watched the court TV. Now let's watch. Hold on, that's what I wanted to do. Let's watch that one more time where they pan over to the people in the court and see if we could see any. Hold on, any Wait, why did that say? Yeah. See if we could see any
Cooperate with successor
in the
counsel.
audience.
They're not required to do that, but I think that they will in the best interests of Mr. Allen. They're not required to.
Well, I just want to see when they pan over, when you get to see that right here. Is there anybody? Which side would Kathy be on? Oh, she would probably be on the other side, right? Usually, because this is the state side. I don't know. Is that how they necessarily do it? I don't know. No, I don't recognize any of those people. Do you? Now, wonder what YouTubers were there. Do you guys recognize? Did you guys recognize anybody as a YouTuber? And another thing, I was confused when he says that they're talking about like their theories. When is he talking about that? Because it's not like they'd be in court and they're in court like up on stand or talking. So when was that reporter talking about where he's like, oh yeah, it's interesting to watch these YouTubers like talk about, you know, what they think happened, and then they introduce themselves as their name, their YouTube name or whatever. Is he just talking about like outside the courthouse, I wonder? I'm kind of curious on who's there. Does anybody know who's there? Yeah. I know it's gonna be tough to find somebody that I don't know. I just think it's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be like almost maybe trying to convince him to just I don't know, guys. I'm not happy about that though. I wish they would just freaking stuck around and seen what happened. I don't think they necessarily would have got fired or got kicked off. I don't think. Wait, is the death penalty on the table? Does Indiana have the death penalty? Because I haven't heard anything about that. Is that even does it qualify? I'm trying to think what some of the qualifications for that are. You guys know? Because I'm asking because that's one of the things where you could negotiate, like where ooh, do you hear that? Somebody mowing the lawn. It's loud because I opened my window last night. You do Fids? Okay. So yeah, yep. Indiana, yep. Okay, so is that on the table for this, do you guys? I don't know. I don't know that answer. I haven't heard anything about that. But which makes me think I don't think it is, because when it's a death penalty case, if there's, you know, you have to have a lawyer that's qualified usually to represent those kind of cases. And also it would already be something that, since the trial was already set, I know they're going to push it back because of what happened, but since the trial was already set for January, we would have already known if that was the option, right? I don't know, Kaleido. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if something scared them, where maybe I feel like it could be a couple things. It could be one that they were threatened in a way where, hey, we're going to make sure you lose your license to practice or whatever, disbar you, or your reputation's going to be gone, or, you know, that some kind of threat like that of somebody that has, you know, that has power. Or if it was more like, hey, we don't want to just deal with all this, like maybe it's like, hey, if we just withdraw, can we just, you know, end this whole thing with this leak and stuff, and it's not worth it to them? Or did they have like something, a heads up, where they thought that they were going to get kicked off anyway, so it'd be better just to withdraw before that happens? You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, I mean, you can't, I don't see them like not having passion, like not like caring, because it seemed like from that memorandum and stuff, they put a lot of time and effort into it. And it seems like they did feel pretty passionate about defending Richard. So it does make me wonder. I don't know if we'll ever know. Oh, no, there's no, I was saying, I don't think though, because, well, when is Koberger gonna be? Yeah, I know. I don't understand. That would have been a lot of freaking time and effort. They're already invested. So it makes me think that they got some kind of heads up that they were gonna get kicked off. So they rather, you know how like some people are like, just resign instead of get fired. Okay, we're either gonna fire you or just you could resign. It looks better. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things. Either you're gonna get kicked off anyway, like we're gonna kick you off, so you have a chance to withdraw. You could do it willingly, and it'll look bit like, okay, you withdrew. I wonder if it was one of those deals. But I feel like if that's the case, then it would be something kind of corrupt and shady because nobody should be able to know that ahead of time and like almost like not blackmail you, but like kind of negotiate that before the judge. You know what I'm saying? The judge is supposed to make that decision, and I just don't think that would have been the right decision. I should do a poll to ask if you guys think it's one thing to want or not want them to get kicked off, but if you guys think they would have, like, do you think the judge would have kicked him off the case? I just don't think she would have. Yeah, the other judge did. Yeah. So that's another weird thing. The judge withdrew from the case or whatever you call it. Yeah. Yeah, he did. It was something with like safety because that was when the affidavit was sealed. Remember, it was sealed, and how did that work? Yeah, the public and media and everybody was requesting to unseal it, and people were mad. You know what I'm saying? Public, media, they were mad, and supposedly he was getting like letters and threats. I guess maybe I think that's what he said. He was actually getting threats, right, about it. I don't know. This has been crazy. I know, Collider Hope. That's why I kind of wanted to see him to see if he was doing better, like physically and mentally, if he was looking better or if he's even looking worse. Because will he make it? Like, can he take this? I mean, he looked horrible last time we seen him. Now him losing his defense, he probably was starting to get a little bit of hope and like motivation to maybe, that maybe there's a possibility, and then you lose it. And then I can only imagine he's going to really take a turn, I feel like. Now, if he did this, then yes, I want, justice. Like, if he really had any part of this, then he needs to pay the price, but not, he should be treated fairly and shouldn't be abused in custody at all. But, so I just want to make sure, like, you guys don't think I just, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I don't know what to think, if he did it or not. I do think there's a chance he is involved in it, but it's too much reasonable doubt. So we'll see if they have something more than the bullet. We'll see. All right. I actually started looking up the like the bullet ejection. How did I word that? I still have to do a little bit of research. I started looking up a little bit, but all right. So how many of you guys want to come to my next live here if I end this and just start a new one for the Long Island serial killer? Are you guys interested? Who has been following here? Put a thumbs up if you guys are interested in that case too. Hopefully you guys will come over and watch that. If you guys have been following it, then this press conference yesterday is really interesting. So, all right, I'm gonna go. I know, Aurora. Well, I actually am. Like, I like a good conspiracy. Like, I feel like there's a lot of crazy conspiracies, but there's a lot of conspiracies that are freaking like good, like that have a lot of truth and they end up being true too. So I like conspiracies, to be honest. Now, as far as like the cases that I've covered, and then some of the conspiracies that people attach or think that are going on with the cases, some of these cases, most of them that I've covered and those conspiracies, I don't agree with. Like, I don't think they're true. But this one, yeah, this whole cover-up, corruption, Carroll County thing, like, I feel like this whole case and the Florida fires and all that stuff, I feel like, yes, a lot of these conspiracies that are coming out on this, I feel like there's like a lot of stuff that makes it believable and that could back it up. But as far as hold on. As far as some of these other, there's a lot of other conspiracies for some of the other cases that I just don't know. I don't see. But yeah, this one, yes, this case for sure. I'm trying to think what other cases I cover that I actually do think there could be something like that. Can't think of any more. What do you guys know of any other ones that are pretty like a lot of to back up that there's something going on? Other cases, I don't know. Anyway, all right, I know I'm just rambling. Yeah, I mean, hi Dark, is Darksea here? Yeah, I think it does too. All right, I'm gonna go. Okay, cool, Aurora. Yeah, if you guys have been following this case, the Long Island, you do want to watch this press conference. Like I said, it's from yesterday, so those of you guys that have probably been following it probably already seen it. But and if you haven't been following it, there's a serial killer from Long Island, or yeah, that's linked to basically four, but they think more because there's more bodies where the dumping, where they dump whoever dumped him. But with this new press conference, it's linking him to more, and it's making you think the wife might know. Not that the wife is involved and she took part in it, but maybe. But it's making you think that she was aware of something, that she wasn't gone for all of them, if these witnesses are true. So yeah, let me end this so then we can watch that. Thank you guys for coming. How long am I? Almost 2 hours. Perfect. 2 hours. We're gonna end it. Yeah, just come. I'm probably gonna go get another cup of coffee and then I'm gonna just put up the live stream. So come on over, okay? Just look for it. Should be up in like a couple minutes. I just got to do a thumbnail real quick and then do it. All right, bye. See you in a couple minutes.